I'm Michael Bussey. I'm one of the original co-founders of Exodus International. I left the program in 1979 and have since reconciled my spirituality and my sexuality. Now I'm a vocal critic of reparative therapy programs and of Exodus International.
Now, when I grew up attending a Baptist youth group, one of our youth leaders once told us that AIDS was God's punishment on a fallen world, which included gay people. And I was just curious, are there any specific moments of teaching, when you were teaching, that you regret, things that you taught?
Of course, I regret almost all of it, what I taught and what I believed. When Exodus was formed, this was before AIDS, so we didn't teach that AIDS was God's punishment for being gay because nobody knew about AIDS yet. We taught that venereal disease was probably a result of stepping outside of God's perfect order for sexuality, but no, we didn't know about AIDS and didn't teach that. I think the part that I regret the most is teaching that you had to choose one or the other. I think I regret echoing that belief that if you had enough faith, if you believed enough, studied enough, fellowshipped enough, that you would be changed. I regret teaching that we call the health and welfare gospel, the name it and claim it gospel. I think that was a big theological mistake. I don't think that's what the Bible teaches, that if you follow God, you're guaranteed a life of happiness and prosperity and health. I don't think the Bible ever guarantees that. In fact, I think it guarantees the opposite, that if you're a follower of Christ, you're going to share in his sufferings and you're going to experience trials and tribulations. And that doesn't mean that you don't have enough faith. The faithful have always experienced trials and tribulation. So I regret that. I think that was, looking back now, I think that was probably the biggest heresy of the Neo-Pentecostal movement and the ex-gay movement specifically. That name it and claim it. God will do it if you believe it strongly enough. Theology. I deeply regret that.